Welcome to BSG 817, your host Timbo. On today's episode of SnowRunner, we have all three of the legendary 3500s and F350. We got a 12 valve Cummins, we got a 7.3, and we have a 24 valve. Unfortunately, they didn't have the 6.5 available for this one, so it's only got the 24 valve, so it is what it is. But on today's episode, we are hauling these double deuces, and we are going to test the limits on everything and see which one can make it the furthest. So first up, we are going to take the 12 valve shorty dually 90s Dodge whatever. Let's get it. This thing's on 46-inch all-terrains. It's pretty wild looking. I think it's called the Grizzly 3500. She smokes like a freight train. You cannot see around it. Alright. Whoa, boy. Alrighty. Taking it to the mud pit everybody loves, and every truck seems to want to get stuck. Oof. Going in rough. So far, we seem to be moving not too bad. See, once we get right here, this is where it seems to usually booger up every truck, but it seems like this old 12 valve is getting through. This is a neat little truck. You can put some little tractor tires on this thing, and it is just so darn cool looking. Handling like a beast. Well, that's good to see, because we have a surprise and a trail that we have never really gone down, and we're going to take the trailers down. That's right up here. So now we're going to really see what these trucks are capable of on the actual SnowRunner type course. So far, this little Dodge is not liking it so far. Now, we do not have mud tires on these trucks. I don't know about this. Yep, I don't think this one's gonna do it. Let's see if we can give it another shot. Keep her going. Come on now. Alright, this one is not going to make it down this trail. That's pretty sad. I was actually really excited to take these trucks down the trail. Alrighty, well, it is what it is. We'll try the other trucks, but this truck's for sure not gone. So, on with the course. This thing is so loud. So the interior looks like. That looks pretty head on. Not too bad. Mirrors all work. I think this is the only Dodge that they actually have the tow mirrors out with, which is pretty surprising, being that, you know, this is a towing game basically, and you're constantly having trailers hooked up, and you're constantly moving all kinds of cargo and, you know, logs and all kinds of fun stuff. No scrapage, very nice. Alright, let's see how the second hole goes. But, you know, they really don't have any Dodges where they have the tow mirrors out. I think that's pretty funny. Alrighty, so far this truck is not too bad. Not a bad little truck. Not a very big fan of the mud without the tractor tires, that's for sure. But we are pulling a little bit of weight, just a little bit. Whole rig is way heavier than the truck. That's hilarious. You could almost fit this Dodge in the bed of the double douche without you going anywhere out there. Go ahead and check her out. Yeah, it's just not an absolute fan of the mud. Moving a little bit, get her turned around. Alrighty, and we'll take it back now, y'all. See what this thing can do. Put her in high. Oh man. Bouncing a little bit. Back up the hill. Dropping her down. Man, she just plowed right through there almost completely. The momentum almost sent it all the way through. That was crazy enough. See if we can do the same thing to the other hole. Man, I was really hoping to be able to take this truck on that new trail. Hopefully one of the other ones will be able to do it. I don't know though now. But maybe we found another trail possibly for the other trucks that we do. So maybe we'll see if we can do the other course with the other 90s trucks that we're going to be doing with on you know, the smaller versions like the 1500s, and I think the Ford is a F350, and we'll try those out on that course also maybe. Oh man, we're about to lose it. Just get it back. That was close. Alrighty. That's what that rock back there is meant to do anyways. Alright, let's take her right down the heart and see how she does. See, this is very shocking. Most of the trucks have very hard time in this mud hole specifically, and to be that this truck wouldn't go down that trail really shocks me. Because I mean, even though that this Dodge is struggling a little bit through here, it still made it through without, you know, really having to, you know, be like, okay, we might not make it here. Just very surprised on that. Maybe we'll get lucky with one of the other two trucks. So far, the Dodge made it. So, if all said and done, all 3 trucks are able to do this, or even 2 of them, we'll send these down the normal trail that we usually send all the trucks down, but without the goosenecks. And we'll see, you know, which one can make it through, you know, all the courses. Minus the rock crawling. Because these, I don't think these mods are very meant for that. Alrighty, we made it back with the Dodge. Not too bad. Not too bad. And now we are going to switch over to, we'll go ahead and do the Ford. And it's nice F350. I love the color scheme on this truck. And she's got some power. This one has a tuned 7.3, and she seems to just want to go. It's got a 10-speed transmission in this truck. She is on 46-inch tires. This truck, you know, the the Dodge wanted to crumple when I was trying to make a quick stop with it, and this truck is definitely more equipped for pulling a heavy load, that is for sure. It sounds kind of annoying, but, you know, kind of cool at the same time. Almost missed the center of it. This thing just dove in like a submarine. Alrighty, 2nd gear. What? Come on. This thing's definitely going down that trail. Let's get it, fam. Alrighty. Oh, 7.3 playing around. It ain't even seeing this trail. It does have a pretty decent sized lift on it, not gonna lie. This thing's just, you know, handling business. Through a nice little swamp. Very nice. Check out the interior. Man, that is beautiful. It's got like the captain's chairs in it. That is awesome. Alright, let's get it. It's got nice diamond smokestacks. I really like this I really like this F350 mod. I don't think it can do a single tire in the rear like it has the dualies. I think it's just all the way through a dually. I don't think you can take the fender flares off either. Let's see if we're gonna make it through here. Alrighty. Just have to go around. Just handling it like a monster. Hung up on the mirrors. Could break that mirror off for all I care. Come on. Alright, trying to get back to the trail. Now this is definitely a pretty long unit, but this is Snow Runner. We can do this. Anything's capable. I feel like this is how Swift drivers, you know, get their licenses. Alrighty, we made it. That was an absolute breeze. I really don't feel like this truck's gonna have a problem whatsoever with this map. If we make it without flipping. Alrighty, we should slow down right here. Around the corner. That is so cool. I'm so glad this truck was able to make it down that course. Alrighty. This thing's definitely on the OP standpoint. But it is definitely a nice mod for when you're definitely trying to get some stuff done. There's another one on here that's kind of similar to this, and you can do a lot more stuff with it. You can put a flatbed on it. You can do a single tire, not do the dually rear end. And that thing, you can make it absolutely walk on top of water. I think it's called Lime's old L400 or something like that, and that thing just absolutely rips. You can put some seriously tall tires on it, paddle tires. You can do all kinds of different, it takes quite, on PlayStation, it takes quite a bit of while to get through all the tire selection on it. You could have it, little lift, big lift, no lift, all kinds of different stuff with it. This one, you can do quite a bit with it. It's got a couple different transmissions. It's got a couple different, built, tuned, and stock 7.3. I think it's called the Grizzly 3500, which is the Dodge. That has quite a bit of different stuff that you can do with it. You can put a flatbed on it. You can have single tire. You can do a dually. Now the K3500 has a little bit of customizations, but other than that, it's got quite a bit of motors. It's got quite a bit of transmissions. It's got quite a bit of tires, but the truck handles really nicely, and I want to say it's one of the mods that I think that are up there in one of the better balanced, and it handles very well. And that's the one that we're about to jump in right now. So far we have both trucks finished. We had one that was able to do the bonus course. So if the K35 or the K30 makes it through both courses, then we'll just go ahead and send the Ford and the Chevy down the course, and we'll disqualify the Dodge because the Dodge wasn't able to make it through that extra trail. Now granted, we might just we might throw all three of them in there. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. We'll see what we got going on. Alright, we are in the K30 with the 24 valve. This is a very nice all the way around mod. I think the truck looks absolutely phenomenal. I think you can pop the hood, tailgate, change the suspension. It's got the radar in it for when you don't know where you're going. Got a 6-speed transmission. Got some good brakes. She is definitely pretty wide on the back end. So far, I don't know. I think, I think this will go down the trail that we're trying to go through. Let's go ahead and change the time real quick. Man, I keep messing it up. Alright, we'll do it. Sending it. It's bright enough. Alrighty. Well, let's drop her down in the first. She's going a little bit slower than I was expecting through there. So the Ford might be the only one that's going to make it down this bonus trail. So we might end up actually sending all three down the trail just to see what happens. Now, let's see if this thing gets stuck. Alright, so far... Alright, we're running it. We are running it, baby. Yeah, unfortunately, Bobo, he's sleeping right now. We're getting on a kind of a weird time schedule right now, because I'm trying to go back to work, and he's getting ready to start, you know, school / daycare type deal. And my wife, his mama, works at, during the day, so we got all kinds of stuff getting ready to happen in our lives and changing, and we're going to be trying to get as many of these videos that we can done when he is out of school and I'm home with him. And because I really like doing these videos with him and with y'all. This, you know, gives us something to kind of, you know, really bond over, and, you know, he gets, you know, to have this kind of as memory as, you know, life goes on. Not saying anything's ever gonna happen, but you never know. But he's got quite a bit going on right now. He's gonna be able to have all kinds of new friends that he's gonna be able to hang out with and everything. That, you know, that's really cool for him. Alright, so far these K30 did not have a problem on that trail at all. That is very, very cool. To see that, you know, it is tough for some trucks, and it's, you know, a little bit easier for, you know, other trucks. You know, it kind of gives us a little bit of, you know, idea of what's going to be able to make it down there and whatnot. So we are going to be sending quite a bit of stuff down these trails. And now we are making it back onto our regular course, and we're sending her on home. Kind of curious. Just do a little pass. Look at that. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm having absolutely no doubt in my mind that this truck's definitely going to make it all the way. Very cool. This is a beautiful truck. Now, I know that you guys, you know, we're doing the 90s models and stuff like that now. They did make this body style into the 90, and this is based off of a 91 model. Now, they do have the OBS's, and with the RAM storage on this game, I was only able to pair up with what I have right now, which, you know, I'm, you know, amazed that I'm very, you know, about anything with any of them. The 3500, you know, or the small Dodge, you know, I've had quite a bit of fun with that truck. All three of these mods I've used. I've been playing this game, you know, before the mods even were a thing for console players, and to be able to get the mods that we had was, you know, it was very slow, and you know, the coolest mods that you had were Limes or Risky, you know, mods, and now there's, I think, close to like 1,200 mods on PlayStation 4 that we're able to choose from, and there's, you know, all kinds of different, you know, content that I'm going to be able to, you know, play with and, you know, be able to use while to, you know, make y'all videos, and, you know, me and my son to, you know, continue bonding on making, you know, these cool videos. Okay, that's not very good. That is insane that this thing made it down that trail, and now we seem to be very stuck. And it seems like we're moving little by little, but I think that it just might just be turning. Alright, we had a little bit of movement there. Man, this is crazy. I cannot believe this truck just got stuck right here after all that good stuff that I was just talking about. It looks like she's trying. I don't know, that tires on that trailer are just absolutely barely moving if they are. That is crazy. Oh, there we go. They just moved forward quite a bit. Alrighty, we might have it here. We just might have it here. Oh, there was a big move. Alright, it looks like we might have it. But you never know. If this thing doesn't make it within probably the next, you know, 10 seconds, I think we're going to call it. But it seems to be having... It's definitely moving now. Alright guys, we got this. We got this. Come on now. Come on now. Alright, there we go. Let's see if we can throw some mud. Get nice and violent. Oh yeah. Prove your point. Alright, that definitely took some time there. I'm pretty sure you can put a flatbed on this mod, and it does look very cool. I think it also has a rock climbing suspension, and if I do recall, it has some. It does do some pretty serious flex. All right, let's go ahead and fix that really quickly, because that was getting a little crazy. Nice little wheelie. Alrighty, so we made it back with all three trucks. So we are going to go ahead and end this video, and we're going to get all three of these trucks prepared to go on this trail. I'm going to go ahead and send all three of them, even though that the Dodge did not make it down the little trail. I think it's fair enough that we just go ahead and send all three. So now you guys are going to be able to see what all six trucks look like going down all three trails. So if you guys liked what you saw and you want to stay on this adventure with us, go ahead and please give us a like, please give us a subscription. It helps us out with the channel. Y'all have an awesome night. Later, y'all.